Well, hello and welcome back, everyone. A lot of someone has asked me, or shall I say, have asked me in the past, if I ever would do Let's Play this game, and and if that day ever came, to explain about the different versions of this game, primarily the Sega CD version and the remake called Harmony of Silver Star. Though, to be honest, there's really not much to say. There were only a few key differences in the Sega CD version, and I freaking hated the remake of this, so I really don't have much to say on the matter. Though, as for the Sega CD version, I will tell you the differences that I recall off the top of my head as I come to them. And I will also be demonstrating some of the better things that this game did right over both the Sega CD version and the remake. Oh yes. Turn this up a little bit. Enough about that though, we need to go back to town and do something about this dragon diamond, as well as talk about the quest we're about to embark onto. Oh yeah, and if you haven't come back here to go to the statue, which I would be really surprised if you haven't by now, then I would be really surprised. I don't even know if it's possible to survive in that cave on a single run. I should really test that, actually. In RPGs like this, these kind of things aren't quite this convenient. So, knowing my knowledge of RPGs and adventure games, we're going to get screwed over, aren't we? Though most of the time, being screwed over actually takes us into a quest to actually get even more stuff. So I can't say that I have a problem with that. I love how you get straight to the point. Ah, yes. This goes back to this being somewhat of a hovel of a village, and as a result, they don't have much in the way of money. Yeah, that's our next destination, people. A harbor town. Yeah, I love how she doesn't even care about Ramus that much. Also, if you haven't realized it yet, Lunar is somewhat of a do-gooder for the most part. Oh, brother. I don't know where this is going. She's got spy on us, isn't she? Excuse me. Yeah, that's kind of the point. We're gonna go there. We are going. We're going with you, you idiot. You didn't have to ask us. Aren't we forgetting someone, though? Take her with us, of course. Why not? No, seriously, why not? She was all fine before. This logic doesn't make any sense. Maybe if she never went with us on an adventure before, this logic may make sense. But not only was she willing to go with us, but at the same time, she was very powerful in her own way, which makes her pretty helpful to have around. Why does he not want her to take us with him? Oh, I love this. This is such a sexist comment, especially considering what kind of attitude Luna usually has. I mean, come on. Alex isn't falling for this, is he? Wait. He is? Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, a 3-year-old wouldn't fall for this. This is ridiculous. I want her to go with us anyway. Yeah, I can't blame Luna here. Alex is getting way out of line with this. He's acting like an idiot. Besides, how far do you think they're really gonna get? And this comes to one of the big changes of the Sega CD version. In the Sega CD version, you actually leave Luna behind. You actually progress through the rest of the game without her. And that doesn't make any sense, because she's your main healer. Which would make this next part of the game almost impossible. I mean, it is possible, but oh my goodness, like, especially with the kind of enemies that are here. I'll bring this up in a minute. Uh-huh. In the Sega CD version, they'll just keep on going. Thankfully, this was changed in the PSX version. Thank God. Because trust me, I do not want to go in there without Luna. Well, you technically are just a child still. It's not like I'm expecting you to go in charging. Actually, this brings up another point about this game. It's realistic. These aren't 10-year-old kids that can go charging into armies of demons with just a few toy swords, kind of, and just beat down everything without being scared at all. Here, we're actually seeing realistic reactions to different situations, and I like that. What he said. Fine, but nothing will change, you know. I hate you right now. I hate you. Jerk. Putting ideas in our heads. Well, let's see if we can smooth things over with Luna. Darn it, no! Darn it! You know him better than that, Luna, and you... Oh. Alex can't... You can just see Alex's face right now. Thinking of how much of an idiot he was. Again, I can't blame Luna for this. 'Cause that was kind of... I don't know the word I'm looking for yet again, but it was just messed up. We kind of tried that. It didn't work out. Kind of. This is also somewhat of a realistic reaction, considering that they technically are still kids, so... Oh, heck yeah. Well, she's being a lot more mature about it than most mothers would be, I'm sure. Well, let's see if she still says the same thing. Okay, This is somewhat uncharacteristically unrealistic because girls don't get over these types of things this quick. I mean, they might not all hold grudges, but only the space of about 5 minutes or less have passed. So this is a pretty quick recovery. Amen to that. I don't want to. Awesome. And now, for the last night in the village. You kind of already are. Why do they pretend this is the first adventure they've gone on? I don't get that. The heck was that? Oh, a nightmare? And Alex is nowhere to be seen. Oh, I know that sound. They know each other well. And now we're going to have a tender moment between the two. Probably not, actually. Hey, you have to start somewhere. You've been on an adventure already. Kind of a short one, but... Great confidence there, lady. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I love that face portrait. She can be a little naggy sometimes, but that comes with the territory. And hey, at least she's not as bad as some other female characters I know of. Oh, God. She actually has pretty decent characterization. I was pretty shocked when I played the game. Or, shall I say, saw it being played. I didn't really play it myself till my grandma got done with it. Nah. Port of Saith? What happened to Maribia? Well, whatever. We got our good old team back. There was something in town I was gonna do, but I, for the life of me, can't remember what it was. So, screw it. Oh, I remember. Yes, yes, yes. Micromanagement away. Okay. I have to get Ramus some equipment. I wasn't gonna bother with it, but we got some gold from our parents, so why not? And this is the part where I give him long-range stuff. You would think that'd be a waste, but I assure you, it is not. The only downside of this is it leaves Alex the only one who can tank. Or at least in the front lines. But this is actually going to be kind of useful later on in this particular dungeon. Oh, how am I doing on time? Not good. I'll end it here. Next time, we will go through the Weird Woods. Check you later, everyone.